welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Cupcakes and Kitties, and for today's video, we are going to be doing a speed build of an apartment. I'm always doing apartments, so I'm a bit confused today, but today we are going to be doing a speed build of a house that I built for my save file. So you can download this and put it anywhere you want, but this is for Willow Creek in my save file. Now, I'm not quite sure how to do them or export them on console, but if I do get a PC and play The Sims on there, I'll just download all my builds, all my people that I've made, and I will put them in a save, and then I'll export the save like that. I wish there was a way to do that on console, but unfortunately there is not. So if you all haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so that you get notified every time I post, which from now on will definitely be weekly. And this is my first video of 2021. So happy 2021, you guys. I'm really, excited for, what's to come in the new year. I mean, obviously, we're still not out of the pandemic. I don't really want to talk about that kind of stuff on my channel because I think, my channel is just a space for positivity. And not that it's not, well, it's not positive, but my channel is just a space for positivity, so I don't really talk about that over here. But maybe 2021 will hopefully be a bit better than, not a bit, much, much better than 2020 was. Unfortunately, we didn't reach 100 subscribers for the new year, but I'm still just happy having, the amount of subscribers that I do have. And share this video with your friends. So, if they also happen to like Sims, or if they've never heard of The Sims and they start watching my videos, and then they were like, oh, I want to start playing Sims now, that would be awesome. You all share the Sims community and everything like that. So what you saw before was me struggling with the columns. So the column couldn't be centered because we can't place them on half tiles. So they're pretty much just like how doors and windows used to be. It's pretty sad. They need to fix that. And I don't think you can do that with fence gates either, which is very sad. And so let's talk more about the build. So the build ended up being about 18K. It was kind of, in my opinion, that is cheap for a Sims build. And so, yeah, it's on this Crick Cabana lot. I think this lot is just super cute. Honestly, I kind of not for this specific part of Willow Creek, but for the whole neighborhood, I really want to do a blue suburban whole thing. I think it'll be super cool if I do that, honestly, because, I don't know, then it'll just feel very suburban-y. And is that even a word? It'll just feel really suburban and really cute. And I think Willow Creek is a nice little neighborhood. So right here, I was just messing with the floor plan a little bit. I really love, I think it's a frieze is what you call it. But the little bulky thing that's right underneath the roof, and it's got this super cool pattern on it. I will literally do that for every single house that's blue suburban in Willow Creek. I just think that'll be super cute. So more about this build. This build is 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, and it can fit 2 Sims, but I did put in the dining room area for 3 Sims. But, it can fit 2, and I think if you have 2 Sims, you'll probably start off with 20K, I believe. So your Sims after, you move in will have about $3,000 left, which, isn't bad, but they certainly do need to get a job. I don't know why this, part in the build was super slow, but I think it was because, my cat, he kept jumping on my mom's desk, and, there was, Uno cards there because, her desk is in the living room, and my sister and I are playing Uno in the living room, and so he would jump up there, knock down the Uno cards, and then look over at us like, say something. And I was like, you were so cheeky. And it was just super cute. But yeah, I really had fun doing this build. I actually built it yesterday, so it's not like I have anything to forget about the build. I wish I could have put more decoration in. I probably could have went like through the whole debug menu and just put tons of stuff in the build, but the debug menu is huge and it is a lot of stuff to look through. They have rooms on the gallery, but it wasn't like surfaces for me to put the stuff on. So yeah, I also hate using the cheap appliances in this game. I feel like I could have made it a starter home and used better appliances, but then I wouldn't have enough like money to put stuff in the bathroom and decorate the bedroom. And yeah, I just wouldn't have wanted that. But moving on, now we're on the interior after it took me a long time to do the exterior. Like half this build is me doing the exterior. So the packs this uses, I'm pretty sure, are just base game, cats and dogs, city living, and I think that should be it. I didn't put any like computers or bookcases in here, but I thought like your Sims need to do something to gain skills and they need books. So I decided to actually use I decided to get books out the debug menu and put them on the TV stand so your Sim still can read, but it just wasn't enough space for a bookcase in here, sadly. Because this is a pretty small lot. It's a 20 by 15, and this is a pretty like small little house. And at first I wanted to go for like a mint theme for the appliances, and it just was like, it did not work out, and I'm so glad that it didn't, because looking back at it, like this mint is it's a very strong color. It's very bold also, and yeah. I think I could have saved more money and used like better decorations in this build if I wouldn't have used like the expensive cabinets and counters and stuff. And speaking of which, so you'll realize in some builds that I hate building with the grilled? What? I hate building with the grid on. And so for this build, I was stuck with the grid. And that's because, like, the other day, I was in the my living room, because that's where, like, the TV is and stuff. And I probably should get a TV in my room. But, I just don't want to. And so basically I was putting my controller away and I dropped it. And then I was like, oh my God, I dropped my controller. So I like really quickly went, checked that my controller was fine, and it was fine from what I thought. And then I went, so the next day, yesterday, I went to go play my game. And when I went in build mode, I went to go toggle the grid off, and it wouldn't work. And then it was at that moment that I like realized my right button thingy, I don't know, the one in like the bottom right, it's broken. And so luckily game shops can repair that kind of stuff. So I'm going to take it for repairs, to like, I don't know, one of those places. And it's not a ton of money to get fixed, so that's great. I actually had two controllers. My sister accidentally broke my wireless one, so I had to use the one with wires, and that's what I've been using this whole time. And so I didn't know that like shops actually repaired that kind of stuff. Wait, hold on a second. Okay, you all. So I was looking at what was on screen, and I'm back now. And I just realized that I can press X on my controller to like go through the color swatches, and I never knew that. I was just looking at like the stuff, and I didn't even look when I was recording this, and I didn't pay attention to that. But now I'm paying attention, and I'm so happy. But anyway, so yeah, I'm going to get my controller repaired, and hopefully it'll be fine, and I can use that control will work again. So I did try to go like pretty pretty cheap with this build. I actually didn't use seasons, which is probably a pack that I use in every single build. Even my other base game, or my other starter home that I built, I will put it in the end card above. And like even with that build, I used seasons. It was base game and seasons only. But this is a build that I have not used seasons on, so I'm pretty sure that it is just base game, city living, and I feel like it's one more pack. Oh my god, wait. I did use seasons for like the spandrels. Or whatever they're called. I think they're spandrels. But if you don't have seasons, it's not that big of a deal if, you know, the spandrels aren't there. And I did use cats and dogs. So those are the few packs that I used for this build. But I really love the way this build turned out. For my save file, I will leave this build empty so your Sims can move into it. And you'll see over here that I ended up switching around the bedroom. Because I felt like it just felt really long like that. I don't know. It just felt weird and long, and I didn't like that. So I just decided to go for, like, the room was kind of deeper. I don't know. So, like, the way the bed is facing, I like that way more. And then I ended up using, you'll see in a second, that I used these super cute paintings from Cats and Dogs. And I was going to add, like, a mouse hole. Because I wanted it to feel like it was a rundown kind of place a little bit. And so, yeah, I really love this. I'll definitely be using this, like, same trick in other builds. I don't know if this is a trick, actually. But it's just where you, like, place paintings. And then you put some shelves under it, like, right under it. And it looks so amazing. And I just think that is, like, the coolest hack ever. But then I used these little things from City Living. And so it's like a bunch of suitcase luggages. So we are on to the last room of the house. So the last room for this house is the bathroom. I could have used tile in the bathroom, but that just didn't occur to me. And I ended up using the wood, which is fine. But, you know, now that I think about it, I probably should have used tile. And I can go back and change that. But now that we are on the last room, we are getting super close to the screenshots. So I'll just talk through this a little bit. Yeah, it's just one sink and it's super cute. And so now that we are at the end of the video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share your favorite part of the build down below. And as always, I will see you all in my next video. Happy 2021. I love you all so much. Bye.